Hello friends, it's Mihaela Telecan from Healing with Foods, and I have to say I'm a little cold and I feel like having something hot to drink. And this week on my private Facebook group, I asked a question. We had a trivia question. Guess how many grams of carbs, actually how many grams of sugar you have in the most popular drink of this time of the year, made by Starbucks, which is the pumpkin spice grande latte. And believe it or not, it's a surprising huge amount of sugar, 50 grams of sugar. Now, if you care to stay healthy, if you want to control inflammation in your body, if you want to have long and sustained energy, you know you don't want to pump your sugar, your blood with that amount of sugar all at once, and it's simple sugar. So I came up with a low carb, actually no carb version of the latte that Starbucks puts out there, and not to say that we know they don't even care to carry organic milk or non-GMO milk, which is another issue, but I want to convince you that you don't have to go to Starbucks to get a pumpkin spice latte. You can make your own, and it's going to fit the criteria of a low carb, good high fat diet, which supports you and getting endless energy, combating inflammation, and it also tastes super good. So what do we need for our drink? Oh, hello, one viewer. Give a like, share, and let me know who you are. And I hope you're ready for a good coffee. So we start with the coffee, which I made in my Italian mocha. Then we are going, instead of milk, we are going to use butter. And this is grass-fed butter coming from Pennsylvania. Then we are going to use coconut oil. So you already got the idea. We start as a base with the bulletproof coffee, right? That's our base, because bulletproof has the butter and has the coconut oil, or MCT oil. I'm using coconut this time. How much? At this point in my life, I'm past the 5 tablespoons of butter, as I think I replenished my fats for the past year. I've been doing the high-fat, low-carb diet. So I'm doing about, maybe it's 1 to 2 teaspoons. Maybe I should have flipped the camera so you can see better, but it's okay. So I'm making it in a bullet, in the small container, and this is a good teaspoon of butter. I'll take a little bit more, I'll shave a little bit more. So we can say at the most we have here 2 teaspoons of butter. Then coconut oil, buy it organic. It's nice if you can find extract by centrifuge, but it's really difficult. So this one I'm actually purchasing from Costco, it's their brand. It claims to be organic and virgin, cold press, unrefined. So if the claims are correct, we have a good coconut oil here. We can only trust. And with regards to the amount, about the same amount. I'm using, let's say, 2 teaspoons. Because it's solid, it's cold, I'm using a heaping teaspoon, and I assume that it gives me the equivalent of 2 teaspoons if it was liquid at room temperature. So now, you can use, if you like, you can use pumpkin spice or nutmeg or whatever spice you like. I happen to like allspice. Okay, you can see it, right? I'm buying it, even Publix carries this. Or any organic health store will have this. How much? Start with half a teaspoon. I don't measure it anymore, I just put it in. But half a teaspoon, it's a decent amount. You can even go up to a teaspoon, depending on how strong you like to have the flavors. You see? I just put in there. And then next step is, and for this I think I'm going to flip the camera. Would be better. Let's see. Just go. Ooh, I'm pretty high. My tripod is high, but I think you can see. I am going to pour the, where am I? Here. So if I stay here, you can see. I'm going to pour the hot coffee. I just made this one over the spoon that has the fat on it. So like this, everything comes off with absolutely no problem. And then I get the lid, yes, which has the blade. And I blend it. That's all. Nice and tight. Perfect. You can even see the... Okay, let's go this way. You're going to see it's about 30 seconds, the most. That's it. So this is how easy it is to make. Okay, let me flip the camera now. Back. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. Look at my face. It's not even that cold outside, but I'm such a cat when it comes to cold. I like the heat. Okay, connection with, why am I not surprised? So now I'm going to show you how pretty this looks. Let me just put the blade in the sink. Let's see. See, it has a frost on top. And I'm going to put it in my favorite mug. I love the colors. Okay. So, cheers. I have to, look how pretty. Can I show? It's this way, right, the camera? It's hard to see. Let's see if I do this. Look how beautiful it looks. I should have used a glass mug so you could see through. Anyway, I'm going to taste it. I love it. It's hot, number one, and it has the allspice spice. So it's very easy to make your own lattes. You don't have to use the milk that comes with carbs. You can use heavy cream or you can use butter. And add coconut oil because coconut oil will convert easier into this ketone body called beta-hydroxybutyrate that will fuel your brain when you don't take carbohydrates from your diet, which is everything I've been teaching you about. And what do you want to say? So this beverage will help you stay in a fasted state. Like if you practice intermittent fasting, this is an easy way to stay in intermittent fasting and not to not to play with your hormones, I would say, because your hormones, like sex hormones, stress hormones, are fat-based, cholesterol-based. So if you do only water fast, it can affect. So if you have a little adrenal fatigue, thyroid issues, problems with your sex hormones, not eating, enough, overall not getting enough calories and not getting enough fat in your diet may impair your hormonal balance a little bit, so especially for women. So I highly encourage you, if you're trying intermittent fasting, to do it with fat. And a requirement of doing increasing the fats in your diet is to for sure reduce the carbs, because if you have too much fat and too much carbs together is not the best combination ever. And if you want to learn more about this, like the benefits of a low carbohydrate diet, how to implement, how to start a low carbohydrate diet, when you know you are in that fat burning mode, when you know you develop that flexible metabolic flexibility that allows you to go long hours without eating and feeling good. And if you want to learn basically everything I've learned in the last 4 years about the healing benefits of low carb, how you reduce inflammation with a low carb diet, how you heal your gut, how you increase your energy and even physical performance, I'm very pleased to invite you to join my webinar next day. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Enjoy the weekend. Bye. And try the coffee. Let me know how it goes. Put comments below. Bye-bye.